and we'll alternate who starts. It'll be 2 minutes, and then 2 minutes, and then 1 minute, and then 1 minute. So each of you have a couple of opportunities to weigh in on those questions. So without any further ado, we'll start with opening remarks, about 2 minutes. And by the way, Tyler will give you a yellow. Yellow is 15 seconds. Red is stop. And after that, he gets out his water gun. Okay? So we'll start with Mr. Cowan. 2 minutes. Thank you very much.
Here you go. Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for this opportunity. I always carry a clipboard in the Navy, so I still carry a clipboard and I still read my speeches because then I get it right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Greg Cowan, the Constitution Party candidate for Congress. I was born and raised in Missouri. I live near Lebanon. I have one child, a 5-year-old son. In 1981, for his history on myself, I enlisted in the Navy. I retired as a lieutenant commander in 04. I came up through the ranks from E1 to 04. I know a few things about getting things done in a really, really big organization. Along the way, I picked up a degree in history, the usual service and personal awards. I at one time ran one of the largest reserve centers in the Midwest down in Springfield. I'm running because you and I and our children deserve better than what we've been given for the last 75 years. Career politicians have isolated themselves from us. They made laws that did not apply to them. They made laws that we did not want. They passed laws that were completely unconstitutional. They created an elite political class and 2 political parties who seem to rule over us instead of govern in accordance with the Constitution. They borrow billions. They have borrowed billions from communist countries and call it free trade or stimulus. They pass legislation that sends our jobs out of this country. They call it global economics. And I'd like everybody to consider more than the last election or the election before that or the election before that. I want people to look at the last 40 years where this country was and where we are today. 40 years ago, we put a man on the moon. I was 9 years old. Today, we're hiring the Russians to send our astronauts into space. Thank you very much. I see the yellow card. Ready to answer.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Vicky Hartzler, and I'm so glad that you have given your time this afternoon on this beautiful fall day to be here. And obviously it's because you care about our country, and so that's why you're taking time. Just briefly, I am one of you. I'm a wife and a mother, and today our daughter Tiffany is able to be with us for me. She isn't able to travel with us very much. We're glad that she's here with us today. Lifelong farmer from Cass County, a small business owner. We own Hartzler Equipment Company. We sell farm equipment. We have 3 locations. And so we know the challenges of creating jobs and running a small business. I was a teacher, taught 11 years, first in Lebanon and then in Cass County for another 10 years. And state representative for 6 years, had an opportunity to live here and very much enjoyed the Jefferson City community in Cole County. But the reason I'm running is because I believe the liberals in Washington, D.C. are running our country and it needs to be stopped. And somebody needs to stand up to Nancy Pelosi and say no. And our current congressman is a good man. I just don't like his votes with Nancy Pelosi. And I think we deserve better. I think we've all seen there's a huge assault on life and on the family as a result of this Obama-Reid-Pelosi administration. And we have got to stop it. I'm very pro-life. I believe that all life is precious and it deserves to be valued and protected. And and I believe that marriage should be between a man and a woman. And these are things the Obama administration, Nancy Pelosi, do not believe, and they're threatening our very way of life. So I look forward to working with you to not only bring truly conservative representation to this district that I believe we deserve, but also to be part of the solution to take back our country for the values that made our country great. Thank you.
Good. No, that's okay. Somebody had a good idea to give these folks a little refreshment, so I'll do that. We had Mr. Cowan start off with opening remarks, so we'll flip, and we'll have Ms. Hartzler take the shot at the first question, and again, we'll go 2 minutes, 2 minutes, if necessary, 1 minute, 1 minute. So Ms. Hartzler.